Welcome back, everyone. Today we're reading some more memes because, well, I had a lot of fun here and I want to do it again. Slowly, brah. Simple science. Me eating a liver before drinking so the alcohol won't know which one to attack. Look, man, if you want that to work, you have to swallow the liver whole. If you chew it, the alcohol will attack it too quickly and it'll have barely any effect. I can't believe I have to explain this every time. You swallow the liver whole so that way the alcohol will actually be confused. If you chewed it up, it won't work. Kaju barfi. Me trying to signal to my bestie to stop spilling the tea because the ingredients just walked in. I like that. We should call the people involved in the tea the ingredients from now on. The scarab is empty. I'm just a little hungry, okay? You're in the kitchen at midnight eating a block of cheese when the lights turn on. That's a photo of me right there. RS legend. Well, the times are tough. The thief after coming to my house and realizing he's already richer than me. Yeah. That tracks. Real abomination. Endless profiles scrolling to find the second picture. Reddit thoughts posting their content to every possible not safe for work subreddit. I mean, is that really bad though? Isn't the point of not safe for work subreddits to post your thought content? Like, ooh, fork found in kitchen. Like, it's annoying if they're not related, but if they are, go for it, right? Goat 1, the real superheroes. The entire world's IT infrastructure, which is balanced on open source software, which is of course carried by unpaid open source devs. The vast majority of smart computer devices, sorry, not computer, but just smart devices, smartphones, smart cameras, smart thermometer, all that, there's a really high chance if you have any of that, it's running on Linux. The vast majority of them run on Linux. And have terrible security, mind you, but they all run on Linux. Well, maybe not all of them, but the vast majority of them definitely do. And I find that kind of neat. Pick the Hunter. Why even have the translator? Oh, it's a bunch of names being translated between, well, not translated per se, but matched up with very similar names in our language. All right, cool. Oh, I can translate to English. Oh, it's the exact same. No need to thank me. Well, good, because we're not gonna. Make this popular. Windows 11 is truly a struggle. Life if Windows 7 was the last Windows made and kept being supported. Honestly, thing is, I feel like they just shouldn't remove the old ones. Like, keep supporting the old ones while you work on a new product that is either better or adjusted. Instead of just removing the old so that way people have to use your new one. Val Liberin. Players on the way. Kids, I'm going to tell you an incredible story. The story of when your Uncle Barney convinced me to play in the World Cup just to impress some girls. Oh, would you look at that? This might be a weird moment to admit. I've never actually seen How I Met Your Mother, so I don't know if Barney is how you're supposed to pronounce his name. But I'm pretty sure it's the snazzy looking guy is the Uncle Barney. And I find that really funny because I just imagine him wearing the Barney suit and then taking them off and tucking up his jacket like, yes, on to my business meeting. The High King. Girl, find someone new for frick's sake. 35-year-old billionaire engaged to a football player, Taylor Swift, trying to keep up the underdog victim persona. People still see Taylor Swift as an underdog, really? Like, I don't get why people are so invested in her relationship, but Taylor Swift is no underdog. She could retire today. It does not matter. I feel like everyone's on the same page with that. Like, I get why some people used to think she was an underdog. She was never an underdog, by the way. Even when she grew up on the farm, quote unquote, she was pretty well off. But, yeah, no, there's no way people still see her as an underdog, right? Darth Vader. Cats be like, you're the only one who understands me. Huh? You feel me inside of you? We preach it. Anyone? Are you religious? Me, the book of memes. Ever so infinite. I asked around, you can't afford it. You expect me to work twice as hard this year, but pay me the same as last year. That doesn't seem fair. Yeah, they be like that. Branded, not yet. It's that time of the year. iPhone 7 is out. YouTubers in 2 days? Let's find out if dropping it from a 200 cliff will break it or whatever. I'm not gonna, no joke, the only reason why I know how many Apple products are out nowadays is because of these videos showing up. They are the reason why I know. Green XX, it's been nearly 10 years. I wonder how he's doing. Boy who fell into Harambe's enclosure, learning that the internet blames him for the world going to crud. You know, I kind of worry that that guy has serious survivor's guilt now. Because the internet hates him, even though he was a kid that fell in a gorilla enclosure. The poor guy must have been terrified. Like, all things considered, that guy did not do anything wrong aside from be stupid and fall. Like, let's be honest here, that is not on him. At least not enough that we should hate him as much as people really do. There's some vitriol hate on here. Confused food amateur. Well, there it goes. It's Saturday evening. A small favor brought by my dad, and it's 12 hours of unpaid labor. I recently learned that a lot of people think that the Trojan horse was real and wasn't a part of the giant myth around it. Funny thing about that is that it was originally described as a tribute to Athena, a god. And in the only stories we have of it, several gods appear. I don't know how people can believe that this horse was real and not like actually question why the only source we have of it involves a frick ton of gods like every other myth story. I could be wrong, but as far as I can tell, there are no actual sources that say this thing existed that aren't a part of the mythology. I don't know why it bothers me so much, but like it's very jarring to me. It's sort of like people who think Atlantis is real and is under the sea, even though the whole point was when it fell under the sea is its downfall, not it getting cooler. The Fallen Spartan. What a simple design. This controls the wave, and for only $100. I can do it myself for less than $1. Nikoros, please stay and hold, sir. Your call is very important to us. Please enjoy this 30-minute flute banger. Look, if they started playing the flutes old school style, I would love to be on hold. And I'd be more annoyed when they actually take the call. Mahmoud Ao. Foolproof plan. When I agreed to be an unpaid intern hoping to be hired, but then they let me go. As they tend to. It doesn't matter if you're a good one, they didn't plan on keeping you anyway. Gabriel. It would be a revolutionary product. Her, I bet he's thinking of other women. Him, what if mobile phones were customizable like a gaming PC? Him, what if mobile phones were customizable like a gaming PC? Ooh, if only there were brands that, were willing to work together on that. Because the brands tend to kind of hate each other. I mean, with the exception of Android, where it's a free-for-all, let's be honest. Vogue CEO, only 4 years. The kind of performance Diddy's lawyers pulled off? Honestly, yeah, for only 4 years, I'm kind of impressed more than I am mad for the lawyers. I'm mad that's how it played out, but I am kind of impressed. Back psychological. We don't need money. Streamers send donations. TikTokers, support me on Patreon. Meme creators, there's no charge for awesomeness. And speaking of which, I do memberships now. If anyone wants to donate, you can either see content a week early, or you can be able to... or you can have your name listed at the end of the video. Those are the things. Naji Nikto. After all these years, finally, Python 3.12. Python 3.14. Oh my gosh, it's Python. Beautiful. Posted it in. Oh look, it's Bill Burr. How comedians sleep after selling their soul. I don't know who Bill Burr is, so no judgment towards them because I don't know. But this is kind of understandable. Thing is, you can make a lot more money if you abandon all your morals. But how well can you really sleep with that? I mean, it really depends on the person. I have a few lines I'm not willing to cross, but there are a lot of people who, won't. Throw away internet girl. The gap in my resume. Can you explain this gap in your resume? The gap in my resume? Oh dear. Generic YouTuber. They are removing sideloading, rightfully installing software. Now. You were supposed to destroy them, not join them. Well, that's just disappointing. Conan Cinematarian. It's incredible. Emergency responders when there's yet another case of someone shoving something up their butt. Yeah. Honestly, just buy an actual toy for it at this point. Come on. Technically, work/home life balance. How's working 5 days and only having 2 off balanced? Not, but it's a lot better than what we used to have. You're kind of screwed regardless, honestly. They preach have a good work-life balance, except they don't really mean it. Like, just rest enough that you can keep working and people are happy. And I'll cut it there. So I hope you all enjoyed. I'll be seeing you all next time. This is probably the last from this subreddit I'm doing this year because I've been uploading a lot this December. But with that said, I hope you all have a fantastic life and, yeah, fantastic new year. Special thanks to Willow, our glass passenger.